William Morrow and HarperAudio present A Season in the Sun, the inside story of Bruce Arians, Tom Brady, and the making of a champion, by Lars Anderson, read by Roger Wayne. Foreword by Bruce Arians. I don't think the beautiful reality of it truly hit me until we were cruising down the Hillsborough River during the Victory Boat Parade. I was holding the Lombardi Trophy when all of a sudden, "We Are the Champions" blasted from a speaker. With the song by Queen thumping on my chest, my eyes welled with tears. That's when I fully embraced it. We were the NFL champions of 2020. This book by Lars Anderson, who I have known and trusted for years, vividly tells the story of this very special season. For me, the proudest part of the year was the collective job the players and the coaches did in beating COVID. The commitment they made, all those young guys, was incredible. All they did was go to work, go home, go to work, go home. We had only 2 players test positive for the coronavirus. That was unbelievable. Then we advanced to the Super Bowl and safety Mike Edwards tests positive. Guess what? It was Mike Edwards Sr. They didn't check the birth certificate, and it was Mike's dad. Nearly gave me a damned heart attack. I've never seen anything close to the challenge we all faced because of COVID. We had to meet differently. We had to eat differently. We had to practice differently. I kept telling the team, don't be the guy that screws up. By about the middle of September, I told the players I was tired of being the head of the mask police, walking through the locker room and telling them to get your mask on. I emphasized that the guys either had to grow up and make a commitment to each other or this wasn't going to work. Then the veteran guys took over. From that point on, I never had to say another word. The same thing happened after the loss in Chicago. I'd been bitching about penalties for 20 games. Why did it stop? Because they finally had enough. That game turned my stomach. Of course, you can't say enough about Tom Brady and what he did for our entire franchise. What I learned is he is one hell of a teammate. You see the glitz and the glamour, you already know he's a leader. But I didn't know he would take a young guy aside and say, "You don't know how to take care of your body." When our great second-year linebacker Devin White didn't make the Pro Bowl, Devin was devastated. It was Tom who told Devin, "Hey, we've got bigger fish to fry." He got Devin out of the funk. Tom reads his teammates so well. When we signed Tom as a free agent, linebacker Levante David approached me and said, "Coach, ain't no doubt we're going to win." Levante is one of my main guys in the locker room. He said he could feel a difference in confidence the moment the team stepped onto the practice field for the first time with Tom. We just had to stay healthy. I've got to give our owners so much credit. The Glazers took a chance on me when they hired me in 2019. It wasn't like I was this young, up-and-coming 30-something offensive savant. This seems to be what most owners are now looking for when hiring head coaches. At the time, I was 68, but I had a proven track record. I'd been twice named the Associated Press Coach of the Year, and I had a plan. Put simply, they believed in me. I cannot express the gratitude I and my family have for the Glazer family. My assistants, and trust me, there are at least 5 guys who will one day be head coaches on this staff. Our family. They did a great job with all those Zoom calls during our virtual off-season and then during the season. I cannot teach over Zoom. I didn't do a single Zoom meeting the entire time, but our coaches were great in developing our young players. I always go back to our staff because I wouldn't have taken this job if they weren't available. People don't realize how good.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?